Hello, hello. I am randomizing. I'm going on some pickers and I'm randomizing them. And I'm taking my first randomization, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I'm going to turn them into little OCs. And I may or may not put them all in a world at the end. Like give them a little bit of a little bit of a world to live in. But when I'm talking about them, I'm just going to be giving them some like bullet point facts about their character. And I've already found some really cute PICREWS to look at, so let's jump on into that. Yeah, I've never done this before, so happy first video like this, I guess. Then this one, I'll link these in the description also. This one doesn't have as many options. Your body is gone. Can I give you back your body? I'm gonna save this with and without the body. Because, I don't know, maybe I can make them invisible. It's alien! Okay. Oppa! Oh, this is cute. It has, like, not as much going on as I'd want, but I can always, mess around with stuff. Okay, so this might move a little bit fast because I've never done this before, but, so I have decided these two are besties ever. They're besties forever. Forever ever. They have friendship bracelets. They do a ton of stuff together. The one on the left, her name's Dell. She's cis, ace, and Cupia romantic. And she uses she, her, if I didn't say that already. She loves Steven Universe and Owl House. Literally, like, her whole personality when she was younger was built on Steven Universe, and she still loves it today. She mostly listens to music from cartoons and, like, punk music. And, like, I just have, like, a bunch of random facts. She goes to Pride parades all the time. All the time ever. And will beat you up if you're homophobic and trying to ruin the vibe. Yeah. So... She has that little creature around her neck. No idea what it is. It's just a creature. It's just a little guy. And he's with her all the time. His name is Baisley. She saved him from the side of the road when he was little. And yeah, like I said, no idea what he is. But she tried to release him back into the wild after making sure he was alright. But he refused to leave her and just kind of sticks around all the time. She loves making stuff out of random stuff she finds. Loves tinkering, metalworking, basically any kind of crafty thing that gets her hands dirty. And she made the other character a super cute pop-tab necklace that he wears a ton. I'll let this play again while I go ahead and explain that. His name is Tally, but most of the time called Tal, so I'll just refer to him as that. He's omnisexual and has a preference towards masculine people. He's a demi-boy and uses he, they, she. Absolutely thrives on confusing people with what her gender is. Someone goes, "What are you?" and she goes, "Oh ho ho." And because I talked about Pride parades on Dell's, little notes, little bullet points, I talked about it here too. She is absolutely the loudest at Pride, 100%. But she doesn't like going alone. She only really goes with friends. And that goes for, like, other things, too. She only really goes to parties and stuff with friends, but if she's there with other people, loudest one there, 100%. And he's, like, literally the silliest guy you'll ever meet, ever. So you want to go to parties with him. He also loves Steven Universe, and talking about it is how he and Dell first met and started becoming friends in elementary. And he loves Adventure Time and Gravity Falls. He listens to basically anything, like, music-wise, but he prefers to have somebody else on the aux. She'd probably vibe with anything they put on anyways. She likes fashion and making plushies, and they make a bunch of their own clothes and made a patch-covered black jacket for Dell that she wears a lot. Almost always has his nails painted, which you unfortunately cannot see in this drawing, but yeah. He's very adventurous and basically always has cuts and bruises and bandages all over him from running around outside and parkouring and stuff, which Dell joins them in a lot. Are the horns real? Are they an accessory? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, so I was struggling hard with the, with the PICREWS I had. So I'm opening another to get a different one. Because I just can't manage to draw, any of the others. I don't know. Something about them I'm just having trouble. So we're gonna randomize this. Ba-bam! Oh, cute. Okay. I will take this. And then I think I'm also gonna go one more time. One more time. Let's just see. Ba-bam! Ooh, I like this one a lot as well. I love the eyes. I love the gray hair. I love the colors on both of these. Is what I'm trying to say, I think. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. That's all I need to do. So let's hope these ones work out better for me. Okay, so this is Maya. These are gonna be like very not in the style I used previously because I was struggling to draw hard. But this is Maya. She's unlabeled, possibly somewhere on the airway spectrum, but she doesn't know yet. Also doesn't know her gender yet. But potentially bigender, and she uses she, they. They love K-pop. Her favorite songs are Rebuy by, I don't know if you say this, like, oh, I meant to like, whatever. I'll put the songs on screen. Her favorite songs are Rebuy and Villain. All of her outfits have so much on them. She grew up in a very minimalistic household, and now her apartment has so many decorations. It's organized chaos. She can find anything, but no one else could, and if she misplaces something, it is gone. It's just gone. She's a maximalist, 100%. I think I'm using that word right. Speaking of organized, she's very organized. She keeps a to-do list among a bunch of other lists on her fridge that she checks off things on throughout the day, and she sets up her to-do list for the next day every night at 8 p.m. You know that one scene in My Little Pony with Twilight Sparkle, where Twilight's like, I need to set up my to-do list for... I need to set up my to-do list for next month, because if I don't set it up now... Like, she has this whole, like, a schedule set out for the next, like, entire month. Maya has that. It's just for the next day, though. But if she misses a to-do list setup, it messes her up. She's super into fashion and loves getting her friends clothes. She loves giving them little makeovers. Loves showing her friends her favorite songs and seeing their playlists. They have Spotify blends with anyone in their friend group that uses Spotify. She has a ton of friends she knows well, with a smaller group she's especially close with. Loves going out for drinks, especially boba with her friends. Very talkative and very nice. Loves the villain characters in anything she watches. She loves those showy, dramatic villains. I can't name anyone off the top of my head, but you know what I'm talking about. She also loves the very quiet, like, sweet, cinnamon bun wouldn't hurt a fly characters. Like, just the complete opposite from her other favorites. Wants to make music and do art. Mainly painting. She's mainly interested in painting. She's also interested in, like, making clothes and stuff. I thought I mentioned it here, but I think I decided that she makes her own clothes. Or, like, some of her own clothes. But yeah, that is Maya. I love her. She's really cute. Yeah. Okay, so next up, this is Marie, also known as Mara. We're going with two very similar M starting names. I have a lot less for them, but that's alright. They use they, them. They're a little bit of a crazy scientist. They'll put dangerous chemicals together with very little protection just to figure out what'll happen. There's been a lot of explosions. Loves engineering and inventing things. They would love Entrapta from She-Ra. They mostly try to do things on their own, mostly because they enjoy doing stuff independently, but also to keep others safe. They're originally a teacher, maybe a science teacher or an English teacher. Despite their love for science, they give me English enjoyer. I don't know why. Like English class teacher. I don't know. Anyways, maybe started, and then I was talking about story stuff. So I couldn't think of a lot more like little notes, you know, like little bullet point notes for the character individually, but I started talking about their story. So, I will get into that. Okay, on to the little story portion I have. This is going to be very all over the place, but maybe started closing themselves off from others at some point as they got very into their work, namely one specific project. If I put them in a world, where, like, either the same world as the other characters, or just a completely separate one, probably a completely separate one, but I'm not sure yet. I want them to be the accidental antagonist, trying to create some incredible science-y invention that would change the world or something, but it went wrong and ruined everything, or someone stole it from them. They try to create an invention that would change the world, but it ends up destroying it instead, and they're basically the catalyst for the new world the main story takes place in. Long dead or very old and away from civilization, but probably long dead by the start of the actual series. They would be vaguely Simon from Adventure Time coded. They'd see themselves inside, if they were like in a world with Adventure Time in it, they'd see themselves in Simon and not be happy about that. Yeah. That is Mary, that is Mara, and that is all of the characters for today. Okay, so I did not end up putting them in a full-on world. I hope everyone's okay with that. But this is my first time making a video like this. Please let me know if, anyone has any, tips, recommendations. Also, is it a good idea to add flash warnings to time-lapse videos with time-lapses, or is that kind of, like, expected? You know? Since they're very, very fast. Yeah. I might add one just to the description or title or somewhere, I'm not sure. But, let me know if that's something that should be done. Yeah. The art from this video is scrolling in the back. I will hopefully be making more videos like this, once I'm able to draw again, because I'm struggling a little bit right now. But I'm sure I'll get back into it. I'm also currently a little busy working on, well, trying to work on stuff for Art Fight. So, I'll hopefully see people soon, though. I hope people like this video if people see this. Yeah. That's all. Bye!